Let's get started right now. We're being joined by Mr. Steve Okafo. He's CEO, MD, CEO, Co-founder Securities, and he's also an investment analyst. He joins us now to take a look at these stories today. Thank you, Steve. We appreciate you for coming on board.
Frank, is nice. It's always talking with you guys.
All right. I mean, you. Let's begin from President's broadcast yesterday on Monday. I mean, talk to us. What do you make of that? Quite a lot of, I think he said, it's about spending about 275 billion on manufacturing sector, and macro, small and medium enterprises are also going to benefit from this palliative as well. So talk to us about your position on President's broadcast.
You know, Frank, with all honesty, I'm one of those that like the passion with which the president talks. You understand? I irrespective of how my feelings are, when I see a good thing, I don't feel to point it out. I like the passion, but you see, the palliatives, the measures he's trying to put in place, they are not particularly too new. Most previous administrations have come out with palliatives. In fact, if you know, in the economy today, Frank, you know, we have a Bank of Agriculture, Bank of Industry, and all these. These are ways the previous administrations have tried to possibly channel funds into the populace and into the economy. But then what they remains, what have been the result from these places? You understand? So the president coming out to reel out promises and amounts that they are going to dole out. What is going to be the transparency? How are we sure that this doling out of funds will not also be will not go the same way as the previous ones have gone? You understand? So for me, it has to do with, when we are talking of transparency, is the president prepared to give us names and traceable addresses of these beneficiaries? Are there going to be milestones, measurable milestones for those companies that are going to be entitled to 1 billion, for example? What are the measurable milestones? How long are we going to look at? If they are into a particular productive venture, what are we expecting from them? You understand? These are the things that we want to see. We are tired of promises. We want to see concrete results.
Okay, let me bring in this one. So the measures here are the problem. It's not necessarily the problem here. It's not necessarily the rollout palliatives that are out there, but implementation, really.
That is the truth, Frank. You understand? That's the truth. Because like I said, let me be honest with you. Let me just digress a little bit. I tell people that, look, see, we have Bank of Agriculture. To what extent have they achieved food production in Nigeria? We have people there earning money. You understand? But unfortunately, the commercial banks, the private sector driven banks are even the ones giving loans to firms that are into agricultural ventures. You understand? When we have an institution solely responsible for that area, so it's not mentioning and giving us words. We want to see concrete results. We have suffered enough, Frank.
Okay, but with this implementation being a challenge, but haven't rolled out these palliatives, yeah, of course we must talk about implementation, but do you think this gives a kind of hope, a ray of hope? You know, the president's mantra is renewed hope. And so do you think this will have a kind of significant impact in the way you know, the economy is going now, especially the fact that a lot of people are losing hope in the steps that the government has taken previously, even before the last, the broadcast last night?
Yeah. There's a little bit of as it stands. You see, you know, Nigerians, if you remember, Fela sang those days, suffering and smiling. We have thick skin for a lot. So let me be honest with you. A lot of people will be like, okay, let's give him benefit of doubt. You understand? The only difference is just that we are not going to give a long rope. You understand? We want to, if these measures have been, if these palliatives are, he has mentioned that he's going to give these palliatives. Right now, within the next couple of weeks, we want to see action. It's no longer going to be an issue of, oh, don't worry, we are still compiling names, we are still looking at, we are still liaising with the governors. We don't want to hear that, Frank. You understand? But then, let's continue. I think as we touch each of these ones specifically, I will also give you more insight.
Okay, I think we need to look at the second story, and that's, of course, reactions from the Labour insisting to go and protest amidst President, reassurance of what they are doing to cushion the impact and effect of subsidy removal. So, so how do you think these conversations or talks between the Labour, the organized Labour, and the federal government will end? Because it's still ongoing, and they are supposed to meet today, really.
Yeah, that is, you see, this is part of what we're talking of. With the president's speech, it has weakened Labour a little bit. You understand? Now, it's not going to stop Labour from their demonstration. A lot of people will still come out, but then you can see that even while they are processing, while they are demonstrating, there will still be a lot of people that will say, oh, the president have already said this. You understand? Let's give them benefit of doubt. But be that it may, I think also that the government also needs to carry Labour along. Aside from just this president making that speech of palliative is going to, it should show, each, like, if you see what Labour is angry about, is that they sent the representative from when they were supposed, the first meeting they were supposed to have, they expected high-ranking officers from the government to come for that meeting. But what happened? They sent more like what you call undersecretaries to the meeting. People that had, you say, I remember those days, one of my guys would say, somebody, you are not somebody with responsibility. You understand? He will tell you are not somebody with responsibility. So when we are having this kind of meeting, I don't forget. So this is not what Labour is angry about right now. Is that, see, you stated we're supposed to have a meeting. You're supposed to come there with people that have authority to give. You understand? To give statements that can be held on to, and you are sending people that you cannot hold on to, Frank. So that is
so does it mean that? Okay, does it mean that this last-minute broadcast won't be able to pacify Labour to shelve their planned strike? Is that correct?
I'm sure that Labour is hell-bent on going ahead, but then, like I said, the broadcast have weakened Labour considerably.
Okay. All right. Let's move on quickly now. Also, in response to cushioning the effect of the subsidy removal, Lagos State is also coming out with its own plan and, of course, measures there. 50% slash on transport on BRT, and, of course, 25% slash on red or yellow buses. So talk to us about this. It looks like from all angles, everyone is trying to do their best, either from the state and local government as well.
The country is sitting on a keg of gunpowder right now. You understand? I remember those days. There's this thing they talked about Awolowo back then, when they were asking why is he educating the kids of his drivers and then cooks, giving them the best of education. He said the poor people you don't take care of will not allow your own children, you understand, to have peace. So right now, the governors, despite the fact that they are, they are having the best of the times in their life, they have money, which I don't want to go into talk about whether they stole or they don't steal, but at least they're enjoying themselves. Right now, they know that, look, if they don't do something currently, they're suffering. We saw what happened in one of the northern states, where people went and started looting and started looting stores and warehouses.